you crack?
Yeah, the finger. What have you eaten?
That was just a chunk of tuna fish. Fuck you guys, bitches. That was undigested tuna fish. Suck my dick. Welcome to my world.
All right, it's the Rundown. It's brought to you by FTX, formerly known as Blockfolio. New name, but same old ranking. #1 mobile app for cryptocurrency. Buying and selling, tracking and trading. They got you covered. You can download it for free today and begin building your portfolio. Follow along the prices of over 10,000 coins. You can follow the ones you own, follow the ones you're keeping track of, build out that portfolio, and get all the information in real time on your best crypto coins. They've got.
You okay?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I just ate a chicken hand.
Yeah, chicken
a
finger.
literal chicken finger.
A chicken. What's it called?
Paw?
Chicken. I think it's chicken.
Chicken feet.
Yeah, they just have
chicken
feet.
foot.
Yeah.
Chicken claw. It's a claw. It's a claw. Let's call it
A
it's
toe?
claw. There's no meat on it. It's a claw. I just ate bone and fingernail.
I didn't understand why they kept the nail on it.
Yeah, give him a
supposed to
clip
eat-
at least. No,
supposed
I'm just kidding. You didn't need those.
But yeah, why do they put them on there? Some people eat them.
I don't know. I think you just take the one bite of the palm.
Right.
So Fights is LeBron game, Jordan game here, flu game. Right now,
Just like
FTX
Casey's
is
was this
doing a
weekend.
Barstool College Football Show student crypto giveaway. That flows right off the tongue. Barstool College Football FTX student crypto giveaway contest, where in addition to the top 10 rankings from the college football show, we've also created a top 10 leaderboard of students signing up for verified FTX accounts. So basically, whichever school gets the most signups at FTX to buy and sell that crypto gets to be entered into a $100,000 prize pool to be split amongst the people who signed up in the #1 slot. You feel me? So if we were a college and all three of us signed up and we were the #1 sign-up
we
team,
had 2
we would
degrees between the
split.
three of us. Kevin's got both.
Damn.
Yeah, you got dumb, bro.
Super dumb.
I use those degrees every day, man. Every day I wake up and I use
see you over there,
knowledge.
you're pounding numbers at
Yeah.
your desk.
All
It's like
sorts of
he's-
knowledge that I learned. Yep. I can't think of one thing.
You just can't think of a single thing.
Yeah, that I've ever used. Nah. And so we would split that $100,000. So encourage all your friends to sign up, but not too many friends because you want to get that cash.
No, you gotta get. Yeah,
You gotta be
it's
number
a
one.
delicate balance. Yeah.
So you want to, but no, you got to win first off. So encourage as many people as you can to be the #1 school. Sign up for FTX. Visit the App Store, download FTX for free, and sign up using your .edu email so they know what college you go to so that you can get credit and become the #1 FTX school. That's FTX in the App Store. I'll start off with Monday Night Football. More importantly, the talk is not even about the game. It's more about the Manning cast.
But I
What?
am seeing the future, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Is that too many people love it too much and talk about it too much
You know what this is?
that the internet's going to turn on it.
This is Tony Romo. This is when Tony
Yeah.
Romo was first
Yeah.
in the booth
Because
and
it's
everyone
great.
was sucking
It is
his
great.
dick. Yeah.
But it's
But
just
then it
the
becomes
internet
too
will
much.
turn on it.
Yeah.
Because it's too good right now, and people are saying it's too good, and we can't have nice things, and we're going to try and tear it down.
Yep. Or it gets to the point where it's like, okay, it's good, but relax, guys. You know,
Yeah.
they might not turn on it, but people are sucking its dick
But
so
when
much.
you say it's good, but relax, guys, that
Then you're
turns that turns into the hatred.
That's
because
one of
then-
those. This is a good case of where you can say something's overrated but still like it. You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
like it's rated too high, but it doesn't mean that it's bad.
I don't
but
think it's rated too high. I just think it's too talked about. I think
I think that's
unbelievable.
where it's gonna go. Yeah, I think after.
It doesn't come back till week 7, though.
Right.
Oh, that's
right.
great. Okay, so I thought this was gonna be like every week from
But
here
then
on
once
out.
we get 7, it's free, right? We get
It's 10
14
total
weeks.
games.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
10. Okay.
Have they released, and they might never do this, but ratings comparisons to like the normal broadcast to the Manning broadcast?
So Steve Levy said something last night.
He
but
alluded to
I
it.
was at the bar, so I didn't quite understand it. He said something like Justin Fields jerseys or
Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts jerseys had like a 500% increase. And then I think they dropped off week 2 or something. And Steve Levy I think he was taking a shot about the Manning ratings.
Yeah, he was like
going
similar
down.
to the Manning broadcast or whatever.
But
So
it was
Really?
negative, right?
I couldn't get a read on it. I could not get a read on what he
Yeah.
was
I don't
trying
think
to
Levy was.
say.
Levy, I think Levy's one of the most liked guys at ESPN.
So maybe
I don't
he was
think
being
fired
positive about it. I
bail
don't know.
shots.
I think he was talking
But
about.
they are referencing it and talking about the ratings and.
I think he was talking about the increase in the jersey sales were somewhat comparable to the increase in the Manning
viewers
broadcast.
from-
So I think
in
it
a
was
good
a
way?
positive thing,
Okay.
but he was clearly like addressing what everyone was talking about,
Yeah.
but not directly.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna get things like Eli doing the double birds every time, then
I said this.
you got a fucking
I got
fingernail
like,
in your
chicken
fucking-
bone stuck in my throat. I apologize.
I'm surprised you have anything left. We watched you throw it all up over there in the
it was
trash
bad.
can.
It was undigested. It was
that
just
sound.
full,
That was
it a full
truly,
sandwich. Yeah.
truly guttural noises.
Yeah.
I think I happened to be on it, on the rundown after week 1 of the Mancast, and I said Peyton specifically, who did say fuck last week, so I was right there too. But I was like, Peyton's gonna get himself in trouble because he had the thing about Smokey, the Tennessee mascot, trying to eat John Gruden's wife's pussy, and then he had something. Oh yeah, he alluded to the fact that Eli was gay because he kept pointing out
Other men in the stands
other
or
guys.
whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
Eli, you're really mighty concerned with the shirtless guys. I'm
Yeah.
focused on the game on the field.
Yeah. Next time he's gonna be like, there was this trainer at Tennessee, and let me tell you what
Right,
happened.
they just cut everything. Cut the
Just
mics.
the screen with the rainbows on it.
Yeah.
But then this week, last week he said fuck, like that's a hell of a fucking punt right there. This week you got Manning, because it's like if you put fucking Biz and Wit on an
Right,
NFL
like
call,
you're
they're
putting-
gonna swear.
that's
You're
what
trying
like
to make
it.
the entire environment like they are at home, and if you do it the right
That
way,
is.
which they seem to have done,
Yeah.
you're gonna get shit like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
which is what people
You know what
really
it is
want.
too? They have not a care in the world when it comes to this. Like they don't have to do. They're not worried about like the professional broadcast, and if it sounds right, they don't need the money. They don't even really need to do this if they get fired. So they're truly doing it like we would just do it. Like, fuck it, let's just talk.
If
Dude,
you are
that was-
Steve leaving the other crew, you have to hate these guys.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
hate.
Oh,
Like you can
oh.
make the jokes and like haha increase.
Absolutely.
They go home like we're the Sunday Night Football people. Like we're supposed to be the top of the food chain, and instead we got the Manning brothers like farting on a couch, getting
everyone's like,
bigger
"Ah!"
ratings.
And
We're like, I love it.
By the by, just being
There's-
on
'cause you're-
ESPN2, it's not like you have to like go to a YouTube stream
Right.
or find Facebook. It's just like change the
Because
channel.
all the praise
What-
that they're
what's
getting
it?
is indirectly being like the other broadcast sucks.
Yeah.
But which I'm a huge Levy guy. I love Steve Levy. So
Sure,
I'm
but it's not even necessarily about. It's
I-
just.
I don't know
it's
who else is on that
it's
broadcast,
alternative
but-
broadcast is what it is. It's not even about the guys necessarily. It's just that. It's what we've always done. It's why people like to watch live
Yep.
streams. It's why people they like the broadcast when we do Rough and Rowdy. It's like why.
Except they have Hall of Fame knowledge.
Yes,
know,
that
like-
is. Yeah, they do bring that to the table for sure.
I'm honestly surprised
And
that
I think-
ESPN thought of it.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's like the first thing they've done. They should have been done. It should have been done so long ago. I guess it's the perfect storm because Peyton is made for this, and his brother is also a Super Bowl winning quarterback who's not quite the same, but Peyton can kind of carry that. They have a brotherly connection. They have a professional connection. They both played the same position. They're NFL royalty. Like, you can't do this with. You can't be like, all right, we had Ray Lewis play, and we're gonna have like Tarico over here, and we'll just put them together, and there's gonna be two guys hanging out. Because they
wouldn't
don't
work.
hang out.
Right.
This is what Manning.
They've been hanging out
this is
their
what the
whole
Manning
lives.
brothers do. So I guess that's really, it feels like it's something they should have done a long time ago, but they couldn't because they didn't have that.
they were
perfect-
playing still. Because
Well,
they're
right.
filming the whole
That,
thing.
but there was also
Oh, you
no
mean ESPN
other.
should have done a long time
Yes,
ago. I
they
see, yeah.
should have been like, let's find two guys to hang out, and it's like, well, if you put like T.O. and Randy Moss in there, it's just like they're going to be competitive, and they got their agents in the mix. This is just like, this is the Manning broadcast. This is
we
what
don't
we do.
care.
Right,
Like,
right.
And also, that's why you get the relaxed stories from Saban talking about how it was a fucking, what was it, suicide or a death wish to run the same scheme against Peyton 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And because their knowledge is so great and they're such a relaxed atmosphere, they're unbelievable stories.
They're just hanging out,
They
yeah.
I forget who the first quarter guest was. I didn't see it. In the first quarter.
Stafford.
Stafford, I don't know how that one went, but then LeBron, fucking Saban,
It's
and
part of my
mega
take-off,
guests.
Yeah,
Mega
major
guests.
names. Major names. It's like having, it's like PMT.
Right.
You get these
Yeah.
guys on, and instead of doing the buttoned-up usual broadcast, they're doing the shooting the shit, and it fucking works.
I did love Peyton, Eli's apology though.
Yeah.
Eli's apology was
I guess, I'm sorry.
The just like I don't even. You guys need me. I don't need you. I don't even give it. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. 9-year-olds do it to me. I guess I can't do it to TV.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The
And then-
literal, the camera came back on him, and he was he goes, that's the way he began.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Welcome back. I guess I got to apologize.
I think people were making it because I quote tweeted it and I think people were making it too serious. They're like, he should have called ESPN's bluff. No way they're fine. They were probably like, hey, Eli, we don't really give a shit, but the SEC gets mad, so you just throw an apology out there. And he's like, yeah,
sure.
whatever, I don't fucking care.
I
I don't think it was this massive thing where they had a gun to Eli's head. Be like, you better apologize. We're fired.
You know what he should have been? He should have been like, I'm fucking sorry.
Right. And then I guess I missed this part, but when LeBron came on, he said something to the effect, because they were talking football and if LeBron could have made it in the league or whatever, and he said, if I had a better quarterback, I might have been a better player. But I guess he got prompted by Eli saying, like, oh, these passes aren't in the right places. If they were in a better spot, you'd be a better player. And LeBron was like, yeah, if I had a better QB, maybe I would have made it to the league.
Yeah, he's kind of a leading question. But we were saying, there's probably some fucking Jake from State Farm type guy sitting at home, like, oh, I used to play quarterback. I used to play with LeBron.
Telling his
like,
kids.
What the? Tell him I used to throw dimes.
LeBron's talking about his high school years.
That's daddy's ball. That's daddy's ball.
Daddy
He's
says,
like, Dad sucked. That
Eli
guy
says
sucked.
you blow. Eli says that you stink, Dad. Oh.
But I guess LeBron also did say that, like, the quarterback put him in such bad positions and he got hit so hard in those positions that it drove him to basketball.
Which is the most, like, imagine, like, that guy just should get a duffel bag of cash at his door. Thanks for sucking so much. You drove me away from the sport entirely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. That is smart that they gave it a break. I think that's actually, that I can't believe ESPN did. Because ESPN usually would say, like, let's squeeze the blood from this stone.
Yeah.
And,
I think that's Manning's.
yeah, we're not doing it. Yeah, yeah. They also, I feel like they should almost have spaced them and, like, build up to each individual one. You know what I mean? Like, hype it up if, like, every 3 weeks there's a game or some shit.
That really is a big part of it. The Mannings don't care. Yeah. They don't have to be there at all. They're just like, I don't.
You guys gonna work right next week?
Yeah.
No. No. In October?
We're gonna take a. You know what they call
You guys work in October?
What's today? October. I'm not. They probably have some, like, family vacation plan that they do. The Mannings go to, like, the Amalfi Coast for 7 weeks. We'll be back in December. See ya.
Tommy, you could not stop talking about it. I saw so many
were in
tweets
love.
from you. That, like,
was this like sarcasm, or you're just
like
this
someone
much
was
in
like,
love?
this is so over the top. It sounds sarcastic. I said no. Like, I want to be friends with Eli.
Yeah, you were
Like, I
doing
wanna
heart eye
create-
emojis.
I
and
want to
everything.
create like an AI system where I could be in a group chat with Peyton and Eli, just like chop it up about the game.
and the freaky thing is, you are gonna do that. You like,
I'll
even if
figure
it's
it out.
just you going back
Just
and forth
me,
with
I'll
yourself.
get 2 fake phone numbers, just be like Eli and Peyton, like that. But I was insulted. I was like, Eli Peyton, like, we pretty clearly have standing plans every Monday night to watch Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
You're taking off 3 weeks. Like, I
Right.
don't think so.
Man, people love it.
I feel like Dan and PFT will get those two at some point. Now they're
Together
doing
at the
this.
same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that'll
100%.
be like even
Well, he was
better.
reading
them on
PFT's
PFT
tweets
on
during
it.
the during the
right. I forgot
broadcast.
about
It's
that.
got like beef with
He's
Peyton.
got like a
You can
running
see at this
thing
point.
going with Peyton.
Yeah.
So I think that
So,
can definitely happen.
and then you really get, then we'll be doing, they'll be prompting everybody to do the middle finger and
I
fucking
was
cursing,
talking
about your balls licked and stuff.
Right.
I was
Teabagging
doing
people.
the fucking, what do you call it? The dozen last night. I was on, we were playing Jake's team. And we were trying to figure out, because it happened while we were on, another Peyton replying to the PFT tweet.
Mm-hmm.
This time it's clearly become a bit. We were trying to figure out, the first time, was he already doing a bit?
No, I think the first time was genuine, and then he saw
confusion?
such a reaction
Right.
that he's like, I'm gonna like lean into this
Yeah.
because he's
I
smart.
agree with that.
But he's such a good, like, he is so, like, Peyton's quick.
You
and
don't
funny.
know. Yeah,
Like,
you
he
don't
might
know
have-
if
He
it's-
might have known right away. I guess.
Absolutely.
Is PFT over there? Does he have a guess?
I don't
No,
think
he's
he's
not.
over
No,
there.
it's just Dan.
No, I don't see him.
We also got in the news. Actually, let's do an ad. Second half of the rundown is brought to you by Simply Safe. Simply Safe is the #1 home security company, not only because it actually does its job the best and keeps you the safest with all of its equipment and all of its protection, and it's also about the ease of use, the price, all of that convenience. You can't beat it. So you set it up yourself. It takes like maybe 30 minutes, probably 15, 20 minutes for you to set it up. You don't have to have any strangers come to the house. They don't have to install it for you. You can do it all, and it's ranked the #1 home security system. And right now, when you sign up for the interactive monitoring system, you get a free wireless outdoor security camera. You get your first month for free, and you get 20% off your entire interactive monitoring system. They've also got night vision goggles now, night vision cameras, so you can see everything at night.
I was gonna say, different things.
Yeah, no. Well, you know what? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised
Throw
if
in
they
a
added
pair.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Simply Safe throwing a pair.
Get a pair of crow's nests, just sit on top of your house.
It's got a easy to remove battery, so you don't need to have an outlet. You can charge it wherever you want, put it outside on your property, and catch any burglars. You can protect yourself against fire, floods, earthquakes, anything that threatens your home or your loved ones or your belongings. Go to simplysafe.com, SIMPLI safe.com/rundown to get that interactive monitoring. I can't say that. Interactive monitoring system discount with the first month free and 20% off everything. So So Gabby Petito has been the big true crime case. Well, I shouldn't even say that. It's just the sad murder investigation that's going on. It's not a true crime documentary, and it's not some twist and turn Netflix series. It's just a story.
It will be.
It will be.
You're
Right,
all fucked up.
right now, it's
But
just,
right now, it's just a fucking
girl
person
who
who's
got
been killed.
murdered and a guy who, if you ask me, is fucking long gone. I think this dude is out.
You think suicide?
No, I think he's. I don't get why people think he killed himself.
Oh, I don't know anything about this.
He-
But when you say long gone, you mean?
I don't think he ever was like the parents. I think are covering for him. So
Yeah.
when they're like he was at the house on Tuesday, and then they're like, actually we haven't seen him since last Friday. It's like I think he got a fucking 4-day head start. And they're like, oh, the last time we saw him, he brought his backpack and he was walking into the wildlife reserve. I think that motherfucker's on the Gulf of Mexico
But
on a
even
boat.
okay, but even like he's just a guy, right?
Yeah,
like he
I don't
doesn't have
think
like
he's
a
like an
particular
he's a
set of
Jason
skills.
Bourne,
No. Right,
Yeah.
like he's
He
just
is
an
like
idiot.
He's a hiker. He does the outdoors.
Right, he left
shit,
his
but-
phone, but he's like, all right, they can't track me now. But he's still like, he doesn't have connect. Like he's just a guy.
But you know who does have all that?
Dog the bounty hunter.
Dog's on the case now. And if you know Dog, and you've seen him on a couple of our shows, and you've been following him, it's been a rough time for Dog. And he lost his wife, and I think he like stepped away from the game for a long time. He was heartbroken, and I don't think he was bounty hunting quite the same.
Until this.
I think this is going to be
Brought
the
him out
case
of
that
retirement.
Turn
brings
into
him
that
out.
Bugs meme, the Lord forgive me, but it's time to go back to the
Yeah,
old
right.
ways.
Yeah.
This is what like motivated him. That poor girl and her family and this fucking scumbag. So
The more people on it, the better.
yeah.
Like,
But
anybody,
this is why I think he's so gone because like I don't know, the internet's all over it. Unless he is just like hiding under a fucking marsh somewhere. But there's like
Bro, this is-
alligators and wildlife in that Carlton Reserve. I feel like he'd be dead one way or the other if he was just sitting there.
The internet's so fucked up. The internet's gonna get people killed.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it has before.
The people are like, oh, here he is in Canada. Someone was like, oh, I picked him up in Michigan. And like, here's a picture of him. They're like, look, he's right here downtown Toronto right now. Like, someone's gonna kill that.
He's
dude.
very-
And that guy's gonna be like, my name's Steve.
Brian Laundrie seems to be like a
His name's
Feitelberg
Laundrie?
or a Trent. Yeah.
I've seen it. I didn't know how it was pronounced.
Yeah, Laundrie.
Fucking asshole.
we just, he,
Doing
just
your
com-
fucking last
he just compared us to him. He's like, this guy's a lot like you two.
What?
Yeah. Saying that
I
like
missed that part. I was too focused on the laundry.
you've got there's a lot of doppelgangers
Doppelgangers.
out there.
Oh,
because,
I see,
But
I
he
see.
makes sense. You two don't make sense because you guys shouldn't really have many doppelgangers. You guys kind of have unique looks.
I was
but
just gonna say that
apparently
we
not.
are two rather unique.
But you're not.
Really?
Apparently,
I
you're the
don't-
most generic motherfuckers
I think
in
if
the
you
world.
are chubby, have a goatee and glasses, you're me. I think
Well,
it's like-
yeah, I guess so. He's a little weirder. It's crazy if there's somebody that looks like
yeah.
him.
What was
'Cause
the
he's a
one
freak.
recently that would look just like you? Oh, I can't
Have you seen
remember
the
that.
koala?
No.
The koala that looks exactly like Feitelberg is maybe my favorite.
And by the-
cartoon claw.
And by the way, we were.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's John.
That's fucking John Feitelberg.
Yeah, that looks
that
like-
koala is John Feitelberg.
And we were just in Wisconsin for the Ryder Cup in
Dumb
the
hat
Midwest, my home. There's a lot of people that look like me. That's
I
just the way
dude,
that it
I think
is.
that was like Dave tweeted that when he first went to Iowa. It's
When
like,
we-
everyone in
Trent.
Iowa is Trent or something.
Right,
like
when we went for the college football show in Iowa City, he got off the plane and saw one guy who's like, a lot of Trents. a lot of them here.
You don't make sense why there's so many that look like you. But in I think Brian Laundrie was like he had like a shaved head and a goatee. And so it's like if he shaves his goatee and like grows some hair or puts on a hat, like
But I don't
you're
think
not
you
gonna
can
look
grow
like him.
hair.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
That looks like that's
well,
not
all
an
right,
option
even still though, if he grows like a fucking Costanza ring and shaved his beard, no one's gonna know. Like when you're already bald and that's your look, to take that away.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't know. I can't even picture what Trent would look like what Large would look like with a full head of hair. You know what I mean?
Right.
These guys are gonna look totally different. So
Yeah,
if
like
he-
if
he's-
Gaz walked in like fucking
Oh,
Brian
my God.
Baumgartner in the
Gaz
office.
should get a-
Who's
who's
coming
new guy?
down like,
that would be unbelievable. If Gaz comes back from Florida one day with a fucking toupee on, looking like thick head of hair. But I think this guy is in the wind, man. I don't think he killed himself. I think he took too many steps to protect himself if he was just
Yeah,
going to
you
be
can't kill yourself.
suicidal.
What's the point of why have a chore
Oh,
for it?
yeah.
You can kill yourself. Don't get off the couch. Just fucking do it. Yeah.
Like wait, he
Well,
came
kill
back.
myself in the woods?
He
Wow.
lawyered up. All this shit that's just like, this guy.
That's a good point. You're right.
So-
I don't know all that much about this case, so I'm learning as we go. But yeah, now that I hear all that, you're right.
I think it's more. I think people are like, this guy would have been found by now, so he must be dead. But I think that the family's been covering for him all the time. I sometimes think that maybe he's not even the one who brought the van back. And then maybe like something like, Dad, I killed this girl by accident. He like goes out there, drives it back for him, and maybe
Going
he
full
never left.
Landry Clark with it.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
did do that.
yes,
They did
yeah.
do that, yeah.
Landry's like, Dad, we gotta get rid of this car.
Yes. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. So this is the case. I mean, keeps on going here.
Crazy.
I have chicken foot in my gum, in my teeth.
That is so disgusting.
Tell me.
Yuck. Will Smith?
Will Smith. Will Smith and Jada. Will Smith confirms that he and Jada have been fucking other people like all this time. Which, in one regard, does not surprise me because we know that Jada's been fucking other people and they had that big like conversation on the Red Table show.
Talk?
Yeah. And they're Hollywood Scientologists, like, you know, elite. They're fucking other people. On the other hand, what's crazy is like we saw Will Smith like basically start crying about the fact that she was fucking that other guy, and Will's statement was like, Jada came from a different household where her idea of what a relationship is not really monogamy, and that's very different from how I was raised. So we had to find like a way that worked. It's like, well, it sounds like you found the way where your wife fucks other people.
Right.
Like it sounds like you didn't want to, that you were raised differently and you had a different idea, but we compromised, and the compromise was we fuck other people.
Right, like I feel the same
That's not
way
a compromise,
about
Will.
this that I felt after the Red Table Talk, where it's like Will just wants out, or
Yeah.
Will should probably get out.
Yeah.
But like the takeaway now is that like, oh, they're finding it, they're making it work. It's this beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've really gotten an honest answer from Will yet.
I think.
I think Will's fucking other people too.
Oh
though,
yeah,
right?
he definitely.
I think that
but
is
I don't
now
think
started.
He wants to be. Like it sounds. I think he wanted to just have a regular monogamous.
Will's just crying.
marriage.
Fucking,
He is. He was literally crying.
or whoever he was fucking. Like, this is the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Tears.
want to be on the couch with Jada?
Well, could you imagine being Will Smith?
I agree.
You're a guy,
I think
on
that's right.
that level, right? And your wife is like, I'm giving you the green light. And it's not a trap, because she's like this kinky, weird, open relationship, you know? Because that would be my second thing. I'd be like, The old, like, you can fuck other people too. It's like either you really don't like me or you're just setting me up.
Yeah.
But she's genuinely like, you can go bang other people. Now, Will Smith doesn't really want to. It seems like he wants to just be monogamous with his wife. But he's like, okay, I guess I'll do it. And then you, like, but you're Will Smith. So your Rolodex is like, all right, I'll fucking call up, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking Tyra Banks. I'll like call up all like the girls of his era that are like, oh, yeah, I'd love to fuck you. You know what I mean? Like the fact that he doesn't want to, but the girls that he probably is fucking are probably, you know, the hottest, most amazing women in the world.
Like just like girls from bars. Although he doesn't drink apparently.
You think that Will Smith just fucks girls from bars?
I would think that's.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
If I was given the green light, that's how I'd want to do it.
Well, you're not Will fucking Smith, Feitelberg.
But I'm saying if I was, I wouldn't want to fuck famous people. I want to go fuck just fucking.
You think that
just
Will
fucking dirty dogs? Just go to fucking dive bars and get dogs.
I don't hate that. I
think I agree with that. I think,
I
like,
don't
there's
think
a lot-
that.
If you're fucking like celebrities, you got so much mess now, and like it's awkward at red carpets.
Right,
like,
because
look,
then the circles come together,
Yeah.
and Jay's like, oh, there's
No,
Tyra.
like,
and
you
you're
It's
like,
definitely gotta all
it's
be
like-
secretive and shit, but I think that it's.
But even like if
bro,
it's
if you just go
secretive-
fuck a floozy, you're on TikTok in 35 seconds.
That's fine.
That's
never
no.
seen
But I don't
that
think it is, because I don't
again.
think Will Smith wants to be on
That's
TikTok.
the one
though.
downside. Like it's far less.
You have to-
It's far more complicated in terms of like public persona or public image
You have
because
to have
people are
mutually
gonna find
assured
out.
destruction. If
Like people, if you're Will
not
Smith,
wrong.
if
It's
you're
not
Will
wrong.
Smith and you fuck somebody from the bar, they're telling people.
Yeah.
Everybody.
They're like, I fucked Will
They're
Smith.
But you gotta
telling
go.
everybody.
He's gotta go out like Jeremy Yager and be like, I don't give a shit.
yeah, well, that's what I mean.
That's what.
To-
Yeah.
To be like,
she is right. I touched.
yeah, like
Who's-
I'm allowed to.
Who's Jada fucking?
That R&B dude, what was his
Yeah,
name?
a tough one.
Oh yeah,
He was
I
like
guess
a kid.
I
He
would
was
say
like a
maybe
child.
keep it at the same level, but I don't know.
So that,
I'd love to see her.
I hope Will. Who could Will Smith fuck? That's just like, okay, you wanted this? You wanted an open relationship? Well, here's who I'm fucking.
Michelle Obama.
Yes, yes, that's the one. I want him to be like, okay,
That one blew my
okay,
hair back. That suggestion. That's
okay, Tyra, or okay, what's her fucking name?
Imagine he comes back. He's like,
Okay, Jada.
Will, where are you? The White House. Oh, how's Barack doing? Didn't
Nah.
see him.
Nah. Just do like a little FaceTime from Michelle's bed.
Great question. No idea.
Will Smith's gonna go have a fucking threesome with Michelle and Oprah.
God damn.
Like the finest. You need to have like Serena Williams. You need to have everybody who's like the queen and be like, "This is you wanted to play this game. I'm Will fucking Smith."
Right, he is Will Smith, and he needs to act like Will Smith if this is how it's gonna be.
Yeah, he needs to act like Will Smith, the character Will Smith, not the actor Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know?
Like Miami Will Smith.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Fucking
even
Fresh
Will
Prince up in
Smith
this
though, because
bitch.
he's still a pussy who doesn't swear. He needs to be like fucking.
He needs to be like.
I don't
Wasn't
know.
that who was that character in that movie with Margot Robbie? Wasn't he fucking girls in the club in that movie?
Focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
Didn't he fuck Margot Robbie? In
Saw
right?
that movie, real piece of shit. Be focused, Will Smith, nonetheless.
Really bad, huh?
I watched it once. If I was like that, that's a B movie not even worth me rewatching. You know, it was pretty tough.
Last topic.
But what I was gonna say too is, I'd love to see the like. You know how like at least in movies and stuff like that, businessmen give themselves like pump up speeches before like a big meeting or something like that. Like, I'd
Him
love
doing that to fuck a girl.
No, I fucking Jada to be like, hey Will, like to bring up an open relationship. Especially to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I think she got caught, which is probably the easier way to do it.
Yeah.
Be like, how about we do an open relationship?
Leave a few breadcrumbs out there. It's a conversation I've been looking to start.
Yeah.
The condom in the trash barrel. Will you see that?
Like at a certain point, what is the point?
We're going to have a dialogue.
Right, like if everybody's just fucking different people, then yeah, you're married, but like, I just don't understand the idea.
I mean, I think they have kids together, and
Will and Jada?
Do they? They don't have a kid?
What are you talking about? They got
Those
Willow.
are from. That's from Jada.
They're all from, right?
Yeah.
They're all.
Okay,
they're all,
I believe so.
Yeah, so they do that. You know what I mean? Like they stay
those-
together
I mean,
for
they're-
that.
Son's name
and-
Jaden. Jaden.
But I think they're out in the world now. Like they're all.
Yeah.
It's not like they're little kids. I don't know.
Yeah. When do you think they found out?
They are Scientology, no? I thought they were like on the
I think
outskirts
they're
of that.
way more on the down low about it, but I think they
'Cause
are.
I feel like that could be
pretty
something
sure.
like you
If
are.
not as
You're in
involved.
like the monarchy of like you're
Yeah.
part of the royals of Scientology. You can't just bow out.
Yeah, this says inside Will and Jada Pinkett Smith's Scientology School for Kids.
Yeah,
So
they're
this
building-
is like
Oh, they got like buildings named after them. in
right.
Scientology.
So that's where I think Jade is much more on this like next level shit where it's like this is simply a primal act of emotion that I don't give a fuck about because we're trying to ascend into the Scientology heavens.
I see.
If you
And
ever
Will
just
Smith's kinda
read
like,
a
I don't
Jaden
want you to
Smith
fuck other
tweet,
girl.
you can have an idea.
Yes.
What they were
It's a
like.
weird
But
household.
Will's still at heart just a guy who's like, I don't want somebody to beat my wife's pussy up. Like, I just want a normal girl.
Man.
But you ain't normal, Will.
Every time there's like Will Smith did an interview, it's about his wife fucking somebody else.
I know.
And him, I guess, fucking other people now.
Unless maybe
not-
Will's just been playing it right, where it's like, I'm going to be the most sympathetic fucking figure in the world. I'm going to cry. I'm going to be, that was just him crying like on Fresh Prince. Like, I'm just going to muster up some tears on this
Why
red
don't you
table
want me no
talk.
more, man?
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Why don't you want me no more, Jada? Why don't you fuck me no more?
Damn.
And that's exactly what he's doing now. That exact scene. I learned how to fucking shoot a jumper pretty good too, huh? He's like, I'm gonna go fuck other girls, man. I'm gonna show you how I fuck Jada. So happy times for Will Smith. Happy hunting.
I
man.
guess.
Last topic. The TikTok. There's a new TikTok trend. It's actually not that new. I think it's like a week or two old. But Devious Licks is what this trend is called, and the youths are just. They're just vandalizing things and breaking shit and stealing stuff. So it started out like this guy stole a pack of masks from his school.
Okay.
And he said, my first month in school, I got a devious lick right here. That means like a lick is like when you steal some shit, you rob it, you get some money quickly, you get a thing fast. So that's the trend. Like, what's your best devious lick? So people are stealing like the soap dispenser off the wall.
I actually saw that.
One guy ripped the accelerator off the wall. I think it would be very cool to have an accelerator in your house.
Jesus.
The really powerful hand dryer.
Oh,
You know the one that's like,
you mean like an accelerator? Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I
So
didn't
they
know what it
stole
was.
that, and now it's just escalating. And people have like ripped toilets off the fucking wall and are like carrying them out. One time this guy walked in and he goes like, they just took the fucking walls. And there's just no stalls anymore. They ripped all the doors and all the walls off. Like you walk into some of these bathrooms and it looks like there's been like an earthquake, like water shooting out, fucking mirrors broken, everything's missing. And they just write like, haha, devious lick. And a
just
senator like proposed like we have to stop this. And I think TikTok shut down the hashtag. It was like 175 million views with the hashtag devious lick. That I think is like, if you use that hashtag, your video gets taken down. But this is like the new funny thing from the TikTok generation is like, we ruin all your fucking rooms.
Right, go steal stuff.
Yep. Like just they open up their bag and they just have like tons of equipment and shit. What do you got?
We went to Texas Roadhouse. The
I
other
was
day,
gonna
which is
say,
a fine
yeah.
establishment, and we got the butter. You ever have the butter at Texas
I
Roadhouse?
have not, but I've heard. I've
Cinnamon
never
butter.
even seen a Texas Roadhouse. Are they? I mean, obviously they're
I've
in
been-
Texas,
I've
but
been to
they're all
one.
over the world. They're all over the country.
Yeah.
I went to one.
Are they in the Northeast?
Is that where you get the you like look at your meat and pick it out kind of deal?
No.
They have it when you walk in.
Yeah. It's like
Oh.
right.
Something's happening. There's an alarm going off.
Humongous
It's only a
inconvenience.
test.
But anyway, there's a TikTok trend. There's a TikTok trend right now where you go into Texas Roadhouse and see how many pieces of bread and butter you can eat without actually ordering anything, and then you leave.
They did like without actually ordering anything.
Yeah,
Right.
they're assholes. They end up just leaving because like they're like, you know what? We don't want to eat anything. We're gone. So how much free bread can you get?
But the waiters don't like pick up
There's-
what's going on.
Dude, one kid, I think
Because I saw them do like 133.
I think the winning was in the hundreds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 200 pieces of bread. Is it pieces of bread or is it baskets?
Because there's like 4 in each basket.
200 pieces, but it was like 30-something baskets.
30
Holy
baskets.
shit.
So we went to Texas Roadhouse.
But the waiters have to be like going along with this.
Dude,
right?
they do anything you want at this fucking place.
Yeah.
We went there and I said, bring over an uncomfortable amount of butter.
Because he was very. Because we had
I did see that.
Yeah,
and
because
they
we had
brought,
a
like,
big group, and
Said-
he was even before we got there in the car. He's like, "I'm concerned that we're not gonna have enough butter for all the bread that we get." We had like 8 people with us, and he couldn't stop talking about it. And then the manager or the waitress came over, and he said, "Give me an uncomfortable amount of butter," and boy, did they.
I said,
I saw that.
I
You
said,
a bowl?
I said,
Full
yeah.
bowl.
I said, go back there, put an amount of butter in there that makes you feel bad,
and then double it.
and then keep going until somebody stops you.
Someone in the back, yeah, we wanted
So
someone in the back
like,
to
there's
say,
no more butter.
"You can't go out there with that
Like
much
I want
butter."
someone put their hand on your chest, being like, dude,
You're gonna
walk
clog a
out there
kid's
with-
artery out
I
there.
can't walk out there with this much butter. And
What?
they did.
How much of it did you eat?
Very
We
little.
had, we had 4 scoops.
You have like 2-3 pieces of
It
bread,
was
you're done.
so much butter.
We had
But,
4
but
scoops.
I think so. This makes me think that Texas Roadhouse they're smart and they know what's up and they're like, we're gonna get up on this trend.
Could be.
Because anybody who orders 300 pieces of fucking bread, the waiters have to know what's going on. Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
Casey's
you
at
worked
work
at
there.
So
saying.
if someone came up to you and was like, hey, we want more bread, hey, we want more bread, hey, we want more bread, would you not be like, what are you asshole teenage boys? Something's going on
No,
here, right?
you just bring it to them.
Really?
Like, I mean, you go back and make fun of them, but you're like, if they want
But
more
if they would
bread,
they didn't order anything.
oh, they have to order something, yeah.
So that's not this trend. Apparently, is like get as much bread as you can, and then you get up and leave without ever
It's
ordering.
been a long time since I worked there. I worked there in college, but like
Yeah,
we
TikTok
would,
wasn't around.
huh?
TikTok wasn't around.
Yeah,
So you
no,
were
but
in
I
college,
mean,
what, like the 80s?
yes, the 80s,
Old
Kevin.
bitch.
Like 2011, I think, but no, they had to. You would still bring it, but then like you had to order an appetizer
So
afterwards.
if you're ordering food, I get it. But if you're just like, hey, yeah, we'll order in a minute. Can we get another basket? And you do that like 15 times.
Yeah, no, that would be really fucking.
You are
I
right
would
though.
be
It is
super annoying.
somewhat free promotion
I would
for
think that
because
if-
like you see that and you're like, "Oh, I haven't had Texas Roadhouse in a while. Let's go."
Yeah.
And then-
But Texas Roadhouse also gives you like only like 3 tables at a time. So if you're dealing with 3 tables with TikTokers, you'd be pissed all day, every day.
Yeah,
You
they
wouldn't
have
make
to.
money.
They have some incentive for the servers themselves.
Right.
Because there's plenty of incentive for Texas Roadhouse.
Right.
Because guess what? I'd love to go to Texas Roadhouse right now. Where's the nearest one?
I think there's one in the city. Is there not?
One in the city?
Really?
Oh, that's
That's-
wrong.
You're
I
thinking
think
Outback.
You're thinking of
Oh,
like.
it's Outback. There's
Thinking
one like on Long
Outback
Island.
is super
I
fire.
drove by it yesterday and I
Jeff
almost
D,
went
where's the
in there.
nearest Texas Roadhouse? Probably Secaucus.
There's one
Oh,
on
it's
Long
one in
Island.
Teterboro.
Teterboro,
yeah,
East
Teterboro.
Meadow. Shout out East Meadow, Long
Yeah.
Island. You know, Texas Roadhouse right there.
Wait, Huguenot Street, is that Huguenot?
we
in-
should all go to a
in
Texas
New
Roadhouse.
Rochelle?
Let's get
You
up
know
and go
what?
right now.
This
I
used
just
to
took up my
be-
lunch. I'm hungry.
Watch these dudes. Watch these guys eat it on their stream.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's the trend. Texas, the boys take on the Texas Roadhouse bun challenge. A couple of big boys.
The buns are so fucking oily.
They're
That's
so
a big boy. Oh, mama.
yeah. See, look at them. 12 baskets down.
That dude
That kid was
shaking.
shaking.
Yeah.
A caloric OD. Yeah, but yeah. See, then these guys just leave, and then you're a huge asshole.
Fuck, that's the waitress or server is just
So
like,
that kid
fuck
looked
my
like he was
life.
high on perks.
Also, what's
His eyes
stopping?
were like, that kid does not
What's
look high.
stopping them from being like, hey, will you just bring out a bunch of baskets, a bunch of empty baskets, and we'll do this like that?
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are assholes. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you gotta order
Look at
something.
that. Even if you don't order, even if you do order something,
You
they're
gotta
still-
leave a huge tip.
I bet you they don't too.
No, I definitely don't. Because they're in what, high school?
So you two have never had Texas Roadhouse.
I know,
but
I've
what's
had it one time.
Amazingly ironic is that it used to be in the bottom of an apartment building that my parents lived in.
Really?
My parents lived in a Trump Tower in New Rochelle, probably 10 years ago now. But in the bottom was I think it started out as like an Applebee's, and it kind of just kept changing. And then one time it was Texas Roadhouse, and I don't think I
never
went
got
there.
down.
No.
The bread and the butter really is a showstopper.
They also this article I read said they offered a $1,000 reward for Willie Nelson had a mascot stolen from his show, and they offered a $1,000 gift certificate to anyone who finds it.
Is this Texas Roadhouse or is
Yeah.
this Devious Licks?
This is Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
So I think they might be just kind of in on like this is good marketing and all this
Yeah.
shit. If it truly is like we're gonna not order any food, I could see them being like whatever, we're gonna go viral. But yeah, that's what I mean. Who knows though? Maybe that's what these kids are doing. Maybe they're just like we're gonna fucking piss off waitresses and not order food because that's just what we do on the internet now.
We got to get to a Texas
What
Roadhouse.
would be the best?
I'm in not
steal?
this weekend, but I'm in tonight. I'm in tomorrow night. I'm in starting again Monday. I got nothing going on. You give me a call. Texas Roadhouse.
I got to
sure.
watch Bachelor tonight, but other than that, I think we go.
I think I'm gonna go to Bachelor. I'm gonna go to Texas Roadhouse.
Frankie's going to go to
Do
a
you want
Texas
to go
Roadhouse
tonight?
I think I'm going.
Oh, it's because you're going back on the Long Island.
I think I'm gonna-
How about tomorrow night we hit Teterboro?
I got a lot of things going on tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, you might. Yeah.
Frankie's got a lot going on, but I mean, I guess we could
Yeah,
go.
we could go.
Yeah. Tommy, I feel like probably wants to go.
That's Survivor. Otherwise, I would have invited myself 10 minutes ago.
You guys think I would miss this?
We'll figure it out. We'll all go.
Yeah.
We'll all
Yeah,
go.
the whole gang's got
And
to
we'll
go.
order food.
Are you gonna do the challenge? Or are you just gonna? You guys are too much pussies.
I'm gonna get in, put $100 on the table like I'm at a wedding. Be like,
Yeah.
keep the bread coming.
Yeah, you should
do
say
it
that
the
to her.
right
Be
way.
like, listen, let's pretend that we're cool and young and doing this TikTok thing, and just bring a bunch of bread for fat guys.
Yeah, I'll fucking take a nap after 3 pieces.
I was gonna say, how many do you think you can really eat? Like those are like thick, dense, buttery rolls. Apparently,
I ate about 7. I think.
that's pretty impressive. I think at like 5, I'd be like, I'm all good.
I could probably
At a
put
certain
down.
point,
If
you
you're
lose
doing
count, you're
7,
just
I'll
having a
put
good
myself
time.
around 12, 15 range.
Oh, if he's doing 7, you can do like 35. Look at him and you. Bro,
I would say the same thing, but I'd be
This
looking at him,
man
look
has
at you.
been sleep eating, waking up with paws of ice cream.
Like,
What's going on,
I'm like
man?
covered in ice
Bro,
cream.
he's eating it like Winnie the
Not
Pooh eats the
covered-
honey. He just
covered
puts
is
his
a- is
hands
an
in the ice cream and
exaggeration.
eats a smackerel.
But this is how I woke up yesterday morning. So that's that on my shirt.
Chocolate
You should
on the
post that and
front.
say, I woke up like this. You should post that shit saying, I woke up like this.
in
It's
my
natural.
mustache. And then I had 2 separate spoons, which theoretically
Despicable.
that means I made 2 separate trips that I don't remember doing.
he broke the
and one of them I just destroyed. Like it's just a ruined spoon that I was just like asleep. Just like.
Dude, what? Your face, that's a guy who just woke up and is thinking, I think I ate ice cream in my sleep.
That
I
is,
didn't even want to get up to go look in a mirror. I just turned the camera on, flipped it around. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I hate to say it, but that's the most blobfish you've been in a while. That's a big time blobfish. And that's a big time koala, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that's you, man.
You put on a stupid hat.
You've been eating ice cream in your sleep and you look like a koala. The John Feitelberg experience.
All right, that's it for the rundown. New dozen rankings are out, but I don't know them, Tommy. So who? Third. Your mom's
third.
house is third.
Rude
Rudy
boy,
is the
number
number 1
one.
overall player. The
Congratulations,
dude
Rudy.
is the GOAT, and he will prove it continuously on his road to the championship, where Jack Mack and I will just hang on to Superman's cape.
Tonight we got
all that matters.
Team Nightmare is back versus. Did you guys have gang signs? Didn't think so. The Nightmare.
You know who does though? Your mom does. See, we just say that. We just make a your mom joke every time.
That's good stuff.
What is this?
Ah, damn it.
What is that thing though? Is it say
That's
like
the end. That's the Nightmare.
that's an N?
I think so, right? Is it this the end? I don't know.
That's an N.
This one.
Either way, it's stupid.
Yeah, I know.
And you're playing who?
We play Gen XYZ tonight.
All right. So
Good luck.
we'll see if your dumb team can win anything. You idiots.
We're trying out new strategies right now.
Is your strategy get questions right instead of get questions wrong?
TBD?
Yeah, you'll have to tune in to find out.